2025 marks 100 years in business for a resort that's right on the edge of the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness.
The all-inclusive Gunflint Lodge is near Grand Marais. It's actually north of Grand Marais and is home to moose, wolves, Canadian lynx, and black bears.
Ooh, John Frederickson from Gunflint Lodge joins us live via Zoom to share the resort's history and what they have coming up. John, congratulations on 100 years. Wow.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, tell us, we've just gone through the cold snap just as you have. How was it yesterday with that Arctic cold and compare it to today?
It was fresh, definitely. It was a little chilly.
That's so Minnesotan.
Well, it's all about the clothes, right?
Absolutely.
I put down at Seagull Guard Station day before. Apparently, they hit 34 below, so that was a pretty crisp morning. But I was out there clearing skate trails. We actually had people out yesterday skating on the lake, having a good time.
In 34 below.
Very nice.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, John, let's talk a little bit about Gunflint Lodge. For folks who haven't been there, kind of paint a picture of what it's like and what folks will find when and if they do go.
Yeah, so we're obviously we're celebrating our century of operation, family-owned resort. We're kind of authentic wilderness is what we lean into up here, but it's also modern and comfortable. We've got cabins with most of our cabins have saunas. Some of them have hot tubs, outdoor hot tubs. It's not roughing it kind of experience, but a nice experience. We always run into people in the restaurant surprised at what a great experience the restaurant is. So it's kind of authentic Northwoods wilderness with a nice comfortable touch.
And how far north are you from? I know you're near the Canadian border, but how far north of you are you from Grand Marais?
So we're about 45 miles up the Gunflint Trail from Grand Marais. And Gunflint Trail, the question we get asked a lot: is it a trail? Is it it's a highway? It's a scenic byway. Really pretty drive. You got a good chance of seeing moose or lynx, things like that. We are on the Canadian border. The Canadian border goes right down the middle of Gunflint Lake and then cuts across through the Narrows across the lake from us. So when you're out on the lake, you're right on the edge of the Canadian border. It's kind of a neat experience.
Wow. John, I've been up to the property in the summertime. I've never been up there in the wintertime. I don't know if I'm hardy enough to trek up there, but winter is just as busy for y'all as it is in the summer. Tell us about some of the winter activities that happen there.
Yeah, so we definitely winter's a great season for us. Things to do up here: we rent snowmobiles. We have about 70 kilometers of cross-country ski trails that we maintain with another resort. So there's lots of outdoor activities to do. We've got horse-drawn sleighs. There you can see the snowmobiles. This year I added skate trails on the lake. We've got about 6 miles of skate trails cleared on Gunflint Lake. So it goes out in front of the property, around the lake, and it connects the three resorts on the lake together so that folks can skate from one to the other and then skate right out along the Canadian border.
All right, let's talk about the accommodations, John. You already mentioned a little bit about them. Tell us more about the cabins that you have.
Yeah, so year-round cabins, we've got 26 year-round cabins, fully equipped, obviously. They're anywhere from 1 bedroom to 5 bedrooms, accommodate anywhere from 2 people to 14 people comfortably, not on folded beds or hide beds, but actually in beds. Fireplaces in all the cabins, kind of a nice Northwoods experience. And if you don't feel like going out, the fireplace in the sauna is a great place to hide out. But most of the folks up here like to get outside and spend a little bit of time poking around and checking out the scenery.
John, we mentioned it's 100 years since Gunflint opened up. Give us a little history about this, because it's gone through so many different families, and there have been fires, and there has been rebuilding, and the story in itself is really unique.
Yeah, it's we feel like we've got big shoes to fill from the previous owner. So it was started by Russell Blankenberg back in 1925, and he ended up buying a bunch of lakefront up in our area, and then starting resorts and then selling them off. He sold it to May and Justine Spunner, in 1927, 2 years after he started it. And Justine ended up marrying Bill Kerfoot, and we ended up buying it from Bruce and Sue Kerfoot, Justine's son and daughter-in-law, about 8 years ago.
Tell me about the fire that happened, because there was a fire of the lodge, right? And then it was kind of rebuilt, and you guys have this whole new building that you're opening up this year.
Yeah, for sure. So unfortunately, fires happen up here. It's in 1953, the original lodge building burned down. That was rebuilt that summer. In 2022, Justine's cabin that she built with her husband in probably the late 20s, early 30s burned down. And we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do with that location. It's very a distinct location right at the entry of the lodge property. And we decided that we would put up a lodge building that can host events. I'm actually in the building right now. And then some guest rooms. So we've got 7 guest rooms and then like a wedding event space. We do a lot of weddings up at the lodge, and it's nice to have the wedding space.
So this is your 100th year anniversary for the lodge. Can you tell us what you can expect? It's, I think, next Friday, right, is a celebration.
Yes, we're doing a little ribbon cutting ceremony. So just some remarks, food and drinks, and then we've got a lot of people who kind of have a place in their heart for the lodge, and it's been part of their family, part of their kind of their history as well. So we'll spend some time just reminiscing and talking, just like any kind of anniversary, over people's memories of what the place means to them. It's kind of fun throughout the county. We'll run into people and talk to people. I talked to our local DNR folks this weekend, 2 of them out on patrol for the fishing opener. And these 2 guys, they first came up here, and their first thing working up in Cook County was working at Gunflint Lodge. Wow. The other fun thing too is there's so many people that they come here when they're in their 20s to work for a summer job, whatnot, maybe summers while they're in college, and we end up having a lot of couples leaving and a lot of families starting here.
Well, it's such a special place for so many, and it's such a gorgeous place. I mean, I need to get up there. You need to get up there in the winter.
I've got to get up there at all.
Imagine.
I haven't been up to Gunflint,
Yeah.
but
yeah, come on up.
Interesting.
You'd have a really good time.
John, tips before we go for folks that are considering doing the Boundary Waters for the first time ever. I know it can seem very intimidating for folks, but someone like you, kind of seasoned professional, what would you tell someone?
Yeah, I think the big thing is plan ahead, kind of work with your group to figure out what you're wanting, and then reach out to a good outfitter. We definitely can help you out and figure out what to do. So think about it ahead, contact an outfitter, and then be flexible. We got a lot of people who might, last minute decide, I want to go into this very popular entry point. And the popular entry points are tough to get sometimes if you're not, on permit day, getting ready and ready to go. So just be flexible and work with an outfitter. Outfitters take a lot of the guesswork and a lot of the questions out for new folks. And we send people in that have never gone into the Boundary Waters all the time, and they have a phenomenal time.
All right, John, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate all the info. To get details about Gunflint Lodge's celebration next week and their romantic dinners coming up in February, head to minnesotalive.com.